remember the sheer size of the school was overwhelming, and the number of other students. I'd never been around, I don't think, that many people at one time in my life. It was different, but I did come out of a Catholic grade school taught by St. Joseph's nuns, not oblates, obviously, but there's a certain similarity that, you come in with the respect appropriate for an oblate or a nun. So it wasn't a huge transition for me, at least, in that sense. With me, it was a kind of a unique situation. I'm an only child, so didn't have the experience of brothers or sisters. So coming into an all-boys school, that alone was a unique experience, coming out of a Catholic grade school in lower northeast Philly, St. Bartholomew's. Coming from that experience to an all-male school was different, was unique to me. But then meeting other guys who had the same kind of interest in academics and sports that I had, I gained a whole bunch of what felt like actual brothers, and then ultimately to the larger brotherhood of the school itself and the community. I think it comes down to the term judge guy. I don't know if there's certain qualities, I guess, that you could name, but it's the kind of thing, you may not know the terms and the qualities that make up a judge guy, but when you meet one, you know it. But I think there's something in the water at Judge, and it's a special brotherhood. It must be. I don't know. I didn't attend those other schools, but it must be different, or it wouldn't exist. When I left Judge, I still wasn't 100% clear where I wanted to follow my bliss. I wasn't sure quite what my bliss was yet, but I found things that I enjoyed and ultimately started my own marketing consulting business. Had some success with that, but through all of that, my real bliss I learned while I was here was songwriting. In fact, one of the memories I have that came out of Father Judge was going to my first concert with some other Judge guys, and it turned out to be Bob Dylan at the Academy of Music in the mid-'60s. But that gave me the desire and the commitment. It led to the commitment to pursue songwriting, which I ultimately did after I left the business world, and have been writing music for since grade school, since high school, but taking it seriously for the last 20 some years. I never really got into songwriting to make money. I mean, it's always a nice thing when need money. But it was really for acknowledgement that I had a talent, a skill that people appreciated. And it's turned out that, I've gotten a lot of positive reinforcement that way. Ultimately to the point where I was asked to write the music for the documentary, Remember the 27 Crusaders. So so it came full cycle, starting with Judge and Dylan, right back to Judge. I think it's important to support Father Judge because number one, I can't begin to understand how financially, how expensive it is to run and continue to improve and create the environment that a school needs to accomplish. We owe it to ourselves, and we owe it to Father Judge High School to do what we can, whatever that is, whether that's big or small in dollars, and even beyond dollars, just to support, not only financially, but in any other way we can help the cause. Because without it, I don't think any institution can survive without the support of its alumni. Being inducted in the Father Judge Hall of Fame is overwhelming. When I first got the word that was happening, I thought maybe they had lowered their standards and decided to let me in the back door or something, especially when I went through and looked at the current list of inductees. it's the recognition is a powerful thing. It's a humbling thing to think that you're part of that, still part of the family. I mean, I've always felt like I've been part of the Judge family, but this kind of puts another different kind of stamp on it. It's a recognition, but it's, you know, it kind of brings up all the things that I think make a Judge guy. It's that humility that I was talking about. It's all those warm kind of feelings that make you appreciate having been a Judge guy and still being a Judge guy.